With my experience in the stock market and in the mining sector, I feel that it's the time to accumulate stocks of gold and silver mining companies because both gold and silver have been staying strong and may soon break their resistances. On the other hand, gold and silver mining stocks are dirt cheap. Even the best companies are selling at a huge discount. You don't need to go far back to see how the gold and silver stocks behave when the market sentiment turns bullish. In March 2020, many silver and gold stocks went up by 1000%. That is like 10 times of their previous lows. So you can see these charts here. So that's one of the example I'm showing you. I bought a bunch of stocks, gold and silver, way before the sudden unexpected 2020 market crash. So I bought the stock in November 2019 but missed the opportunity to buy the stocks at their lowest price during COVID-19 sudden lockdown, but still my portfolio was up by more than 200% during that bull run, which lasted for about 6 months. So I believe that bull run is going to start soon, and we can see in gold and silver through technical analysis that silver is making higher lows, and we see that it's in kind of uptrend mode. I believe that the bull ride is going to be very bumpy, and there are going to be opportunities for both long-term and short-term investors and traders. So make your plans based on your investing style and comfort level. David Hunter mentioned in his video, link in the description below, that the upcoming stock melt-up that is imminent soon will cause the gold to go north in the $3,000 range and silver to $60 range, and that kind of move alone can make most of the silver and gold stocks go up by around 200%, and some of them will be 10x like during the 2020 bull run. So one example, there are actually many, but I'm just showing you this one example. That was a stock, and I'm going to talk about this one also. So you can see that in the previous bull run, so it started from low of 2 cents or actually 1.5 cents, and it went to here 33.5 cents. How long did it take to go to that value? From the bottom was March 2020 and the top was around January 2021. So it's like 9 months, but it didn't go straight up. So you can see this first phase, and the second leg was not too explosive, but then the third one, which started from November 2020 when the market saw real recovery, it was so parabolic. It went from 8 cents to 35 cents. So in even from 8 cents to 35 cents, like 4 times. But yeah, if somebody entered at this point 1.5 cents, you can imagine how much they would have gained by just holding a stock that is just an exploration company. Okay, and there are many companies like this. So this kind of huge returns can be achieved if you are entering early, and we can see from this chart here that we are again in the same kind of price range, and it's a great opportunity for people to have this gain in a short period of time. As David Hunter mentioned, that the gain that you are going to expect in this upcoming run, David Hunter forecasted that a huge long commodity cycle will start in 2024, that the price of gold and silver will both go high, and we can benefit from this run. What I'm trying to do is just find the stocks at their lowest price, and nowadays is a great opportunity to buy at the lowest possible price. You can see it's heavily oversold and nobody is interested. When the mainstream media talks about market and gold going up, then everybody will be paying attention, and there will be FOMO. Everybody would like to buy, and then that will spike the price up like this. Once it's very likely that is going to happen, because the stock market has been beaten down since 2021 compared to gold and silver. Most of the stocks are more than 50% down. Even the companies that are very good, they're also down by 30, 40, 50%. That's a great opportunity. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm spending countless hours on researching the mining stocks, so all of us can get the best deals before everyone else want to buy, because that's how you minimize the losses and maximize the gain. So if you are still hearing my voice, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to receive more videos on the relevant topics. Okay, some of the stocks that I'm going to talk about in this video. I have already shared those in my last video, which I made a few months ago, but I was a bit hesitant to post that. But here I'm also going to post the updated version of basically some of them, because this video is about 5 stocks that are under 5 cents. So in my last video, there were stocks that were above 5 cents. This one is going to be only the stocks that are under 5 cents. Now let's talk about the 5 lowest market silver mining stocks that are hugely undervalued and trading under 5 cents. So one of them is Klondike Silver Corp, is listed on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol KS. Okay, so today the company closed at 3 cents. Okay, and has a market cap of $7.86 million. In January 2021, it reached a peak price of 33.5 cents. Right. Okay, so that's their website. Klondike Silver primarily owns 100% interest in the Slocum Silver Camp that covers an area of approximately 116 square kilometers located in the southeastern British Columbia. Slocum Silver Camp includes past producing Sylvana, Wonderful, and Hinckley mines, together with other past producing mines and exploration properties. 68 of 173 past producing mines are located on Klondike Silver's Slocum land package. These 68 mines processed 2.1 million tons of ore, including silver, 40.4 million ounces, and 349 million ounces of 349 million pounds of lead and 159 million pounds of zinc. So that's a good project. The Sylvana Silver Mine was the largest of 68 historical producers in the Klondike Silver land package. Over 500,000 tons of rock were processed, yielding 7.8 million ounces of silver, 63.3 million pounds lead, and 58 million pounds zinc. The average Sylvana production grade was 13.87 ounce per ton of silver, which is really good, and 5.62% lead and 5.15% zinc. According to their latest news release on June 22, 2003, their drill program is still underway, which started in 2022. The company is exploring from underground the western extension of Sylvana mine along with the main lode. The main lode is a 9-kilometer vein structure, which is the most prolific mineralized structure in the Slocum mining camp. The company has drilled like 5 holes, and 4 of the holes intersected the main vein structures. According to their news, their core logging is underway, and intervals of core have been marked for sampling and will be sent to an independent lab for analysis. They are still drilling more holes. The second company that I'm going to talk about is Orex Minerals. Go to their homepage. Okay, so Orex Minerals is listed on TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol REX and ORMNF in the OTC markets. The stock of Orex Minerals last traded at 2.5 cents and has a market cap of $4.68 million. The 3-year high price of Orex was 30.5 cents. During the 2016 bull market, it reached the peak price of $1.38, and during the 2008 to 2011 bull market, the stock traded above $2. That's like too much to expect in the short term, but we can see here during COVID-19, the lowest it went was 4 cents. And then from 4 cents it went to 30 cents. So it's like 7 times. On 12th June, it hit the lowest price of 1.5 cents. That's still at the rock bottom prices, even lower than their price in 2020. So, and still the company is continuing their work. This kind of thing is expected when the stock market, gold, silver sector enters the commodity bull run that experts are expecting. But for now, even this kind of gain in short term, let's say in the next 6 months, if it goes 7 times, it's very likely that it would go. It's very likely. So We just have to look for the opportunities and keep watching these things and the sector movement in the sector, and then just position ourselves. So I'm thinking that which one do I have to put money in, so in order to get the most out of this short term bull run that David Hunter has been talking about. So in the next like 6 months or 7 months or a year, because the forecast that is like $20,000, that's like a long-term forecast. So in the near term, if the gold hits $33,000 and silver hits $60, that will be a very good return in 1 year. Okay, so realistic, which by seeing seeing the past patterns. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about portfolio and what the company has. Orex Mineral has a strong portfolio of assets in Mexico and Canada, which are operated either independently or with major joint venture partners. They have 3 main projects. The Sandra Silver Gold Project is a joint venture between Pan American Silver, which has 60% of its share, and then Orex Mineral has 40%. Okay, this one is located in the heart of Mexican silver trend in northwestern Durango state, Mexico. This prolific trend hosts some of the world's largest silver camps and deposits, including Fresnillo, Guanajuato, La Petrila, La Preciosa, Rio de Angeles, and Zacatecas. And we can see that here the project in the project section of the website. That's the project. We'll see basically there are 3 projects here: Jumping Josephine, Sandra, and Coneto. Okay, and that's the about Sandra Silver project. Okay, and it has all the properties listed here. Okay, so there Orex Mineral has completed phase 1 exploration drilling program in October 2022. Phase 1 consisted of 2,665 meters in 8 diamond drill holes. And their second project is Coneto project. It is a joint venture with Fresnillo. It's adjacent to the village of Coneto de Comonfort, centrally positioned within the Mexican silver trend, approximately 100 km north of the city of Durango, Mexico. Then their third project is Jumping Josephine project. Yeah, this one has indicated resources of 34,000 ounces of gold. This one is in the indicated resources category, and 30,000 in the inferred resource category. This property is located 30 km west of Castlegar and 30 km north of the mining district of Rossland in the West Kootenay region of British Columbia, Canada. And another interesting thing is Eric Sprott beneficially owns and controls 37 million shares of Orex, representing approximately 19.6% of the outstanding shares on a non-diluted basis. Eric Sprott is holding is for long-term investment, not for like a short-term gain of 10 or 20%, because Eric Sprott has a vision of finding like multi-bagger stocks like that can give huge returns. This is the news release, which is in 2020. It was announced in August 7, 5.5 million investment by Eric Sprott. So Eric Sprott, he finds value stocks and participates in private placements, and he has target of like most of his stocks is like target of 10 to 20 times return. That kind of target he has in his mind for these mining companies. And so this company, Orex Mineral, also have insiders, a lot of huge insiders holding, as I was checking in their data. So like 4.45% of the float is held by institutions and about 21.38 by the insiders, which means that there is a huge interest in Orex Minerals. Okay. The third stock I'm going to talk about is Bayhorse Silver. Bayhorse Silver is listed on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol BHS and BHSIF at OTC markets. So there are total 181.67 million issued and outstanding shares and 81 million outstanding warrants, and about 11% of the total shares are held by the management, which is a good sign. So the stock last closed at 1.5 cents with a market cap of $3.75 million. It reached the peak price of 26 cents in May 2021. Bayhorse Silver is an exploration and production company with 100% interest in the Bayhorse Silver Mine property located in Baker County, Oregon, USA. The company also holds an option agreement to acquire an 80% interest in the Brandywine project located in British Columbia. So let's check their news releases. So last time when I was checking, they had this news that in June, which was released in June 2022, that they were doing some drilling, and the drill hole intersected 2.75 meters of strong silver mineralization, of which 0.92 meters graded 1771.58 gram per ton silver, which is equivalent to 51.75 ounce per ton. With the state-of-the-art Steinert ore sorting technology reducing waste work, entering the processing steam by up to 85%, the company has created minimum environmental impact facility capable of mining 200 tons of mineralization per day and the ability to process and supply 3,600 tons per year of silver copper concentrate ranging between 7,500 to 15,000 gram per ton at its milling facility in nearby Bayhorse County, Idaho, USA, with an offtake agreement in place with Ocean Partners UK Limited. Bayhorse Silver has been mining silver at their Bayhorse Silver Mine from the inferred N143-101 resource of 292,000 tons at an average grade of 21.65 troy ounce per ton silver for a total contained silver of 6.33 million ounces. The mineralized material contains significant amount of copper and zinc. In March 2020, the company received a comprehensive structural analysis of the Bayhorse Silver Mine from its long-time geological consultant. So now the company was finally able to access all the historic underground workings in 2022, and this allowed Dr. Conway to better understand the complexity of the geological structure. So they are still working on developing drill station. The company has taken panel samples across and down and exposed 2.5 wide and 10 feet vertical face that returned combined silver assays of 1,642 gram per ton. So they are working on operations permitting. Yeah, what I think is this is also a good company, selling at 1.5 cents. They have been able to produce silver. Bayhorse Silver, 1.5 cent. Currently it's trading, last time it traded at 1.5 cent, which is the 5-year low. It's the lowest within the last 5 years. And if we check the maximum price, well, the maximum price in 2008, it was trading, it was so high, it was like 3.5. But anyway, the thing is, they are still continuously working on expanding their resources, and I think the company is in better situation than it was before. And when you see look at the even long-term charts, you can see that it's heavily oversold, the company. And where will it go from there? Of course it will go up, and 1.5 cents seems to be a very good deal. Okay, and during like 2021, from March 2000 to in March 2000, actually in March 2000 it was 5 cents, and now it's way more cheaper than that one. So I mean, it's not that this company is bad, but the thing is, market conditions have become so bad that people have lost interest in the mining sector, or in the other way I would say, it has been being manipulated and yeah, so stock market is bad, has not done any, like for the last 18 months, stock market performance is like very bad. So yeah, that's the thing, but it offers a very good opportunity. I mean, how low will it go from here? It's trading at such lowest price. Will it go to zero? I mean, that doesn't seem possible. So from 1.5 cents, will it go 1 cent? Will it go 0.05? I don't think so, because they are getting financing, and so they, I think, will be able to progress this project. They have survived through this tough market, so it's going to be good. The next one in my list is Spruce Resources. Spruce Resources, with the ticker SSE, listed on the TSX Venture Exchange and SSEBF in US markets. Okay, so currently it's trading at 1.5 cents. In 2020, it went from 1.5 cents to the highest value it went to was 12 cents. It's like at least 9 times gain. Okay, so let's talk about the company first. So this is currently, the market cap is $3 million. It has about 200 million shares outstanding. So it doesn't have a big float. Okay, what else the company is doing? Spruce has signed definitive agreements to acquire 100% of the Malchet Lake zinc gold silver project in northern Ontario, 100% interest in the Mystery Gold project near recent discoveries by Sokoman Mineral Corp and Newfound Gold Corp, among others, in the Exploits Subzone Gold Belt, which is in Newfoundland and Labrador. And it also has, let's go to their projects. So it also has another project, and it has 100% interest in the Pino de Plata silver project located 15 kilometers west of Coeur Mining's Palmarejo mine in western Chihuahua, Mexico, and up to 15% interest in Colibri Resources Diamante gold silver project located in Sonora, Mexico. So these are all their projects. Spruce recently signed a 50-50 joint venture agreements with Colibri on the nearby Jackie Gold project. Okay, so that's the Jackie Gold project. Okay, so they're also working on the drilling, some sampling. So Spruce completed further gold grain intel sampling and soil geochemical sampling in January 16, 2023. Greg Davison, Spruce Vice President of Exploration and Director, said in the news release that widely spaced gold grain intel sampling, frequency, size, and shape distribution data have identified anomalous sizes with greater than 20 gold grains on each of 3 properties, Maryland, Till East, and Mystery. Okay, so they are also doing some financing, and they are able to get financed. So also the company completed phase 1 exploration drilling program on Diamante property during 2022 and intersected 257.6 gram per ton silver equivalent over 12 meters at El Pilado and 312.8 gram silver equivalent over 9 meters at La Prieta. The 5th one on my watch list is Rio Silver. That's the homepage of Rio Silver. Is a Canadian junior mining company focused on advanced stage precious metal project in Peru. It's listed on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol RYO and RYOOF in OTC markets. Okay, so how is it trading? Let's see. So we are looking at the 5-year chart of Rio Silver. Rio Silver closed at 3.5 cent and has a very low market cap of $2.6 million. We can see it here. Total shares outstanding $83 million. So it just has a very low float and trading at 3.5 cents. Okay, so it was on my this has been on my watch list for a long time. And I also checked their corporate presentation, latest interviews. It seems to me that it's a great investment opportunity in anticipation of an increasingly more favorable precious metal bull market. The price of Rio Silver, if you see the maximum, yeah, I mean that's like 2008, 2000. We are not able to see the maximum price, but yeah, in some, I think I checked it on the Yahoo. The price was during 2008 to 2011 bull market. The price reached $1.65. But yeah, that's like in 2008 to 11 bull market, the stocks were like trading at much higher prices than they are now. But yeah, I mean, even if you take a look at the recent upwards move from March 2020 till February 2021, so it was very low. Actually, it was like 0.1. The lowest was on the in the week of March 9, and it went to 1 cent, and from 1 cent it reached to a peak of 11 cents. So again, 1000% gain with this stock. So yeah, currently is not as low. Yeah, the lowest it went was in February 2023, which was 1.5 cents, and now is 3.5 cents. So it has increased quite a bit, like more than doubled. It has more than doubled since February 2023, which means that there is a great interest in this one, and the price is not going down. Okay, so yeah, the trading volume is quite low, so people are not selling it. Whoever is holding this stock is not selling it. So it has, when we see this, the project of Rio Silver, their corporate presentation is there. In a recent interview, the president of Rio Silver said, his name is Chris Verico. So he said that the payday is coming soon, as the diamond drills are set to start running at their 100% owned flagship Ninobamba Silver Gold project in Peru. So he also provide an update on an upcoming N43-101 report for Ninobamba, and continuing work at the Plata Dorado joint venture property with the Peruvian metals. So let's check at the project. This is like their project. One is in Peru, Ninobamba Silver Gold project, and Guerrero Lake project, Plata Dorada. So let's see what Ninobamba has. Okay, so Ninobamba project hosts two discrete precious metal deposits at the opposite ends of 8-kilometer prospective corridor in prolific precious metal hosting geological belt in central Peru. That's the Ninobamba property. The company has modeled two world-class resource targets, where previously the company Newmont Mining and others have spent about more than close to $10 million for evaluation of this mineralized trend. The silver-rich Ninobamba main zone and south zone are drill ready, and the company geologists have targeted the near-surface silver and gold mineralization as the potential open pit. So yeah, it's open pit, so it's not going to cost. It usually costs less open pit operation. Okay, at the other end of this trend is Jorimina Gold Zone, which was the primary focus of the Newmont exploration. If you are interested, if you want me to cover other mining companies or know any other gold and silver mining stocks with the market cap under $5 billion and the ones that are trading under 5 cents per share, then please share in the comments section below.